Peace. Shiva-Kali Krishna. Hare Krishna, y'all. Yeah, man. What's up? I just want to clear up a few things. You know what I mean? So just bear with me while I take a couple of minutes, few minutes, just to like clear up a few things, all right? So while I do that, just allow me to roll up this little spliff right here. So I just want to talk about the feminine principle and the woman. You heard? So the feminine principle. Everything in this universe is feminine. I repeat, everything and all energy in this universe is all feminine. And where am I getting this information from? The ancient texts, like the Bhagavad Gita and stuff. The ancient texts will tell you that, like, not so much the Bhagavad Gita, but it speaks around it. But the Srimad Bhagavatam speaks about, if I'm not mistaken, it speaks about Krishna's energy. The Supreme Being energy is the only masculine energy in this universe. Okay? And all other energies are feminine. And why is this? Is because the Supreme Being is the only masculine energy. There could only be one. And all others are subordinate to the Supreme Energy. So all other energies in this universe are feminine. And it doesn't mean titties and pussy and girly stuff. This is not what feminine means. Feminine don't necessarily mean a vagina and breast. All right? So don't try to look at it in that literal way. Feminine basically represents the principle. All right? It's a motherfucking principle. So the only energies existing in this universe and all universes are feminine energy. And there is only one masculine superior energy. However, we do have, because we are part and parcel of the Supreme Being, we do have the masculine and feminine principle within us to some degree. And in some ancient texts, they call it the yin and the yang. You understand? So, this is what you have to try to understand. Whether you have a dick or a pussy does not make you masculine or feminine. It just makes you male or female. But just because you have a pussy doesn't mean that you're a master of the feminine energy and in somewhere you're God. You're like God, you're part and parcel of God. But just because you have a pussy or a womb or a vagina, whatever politically correct or incorrect term you want to call it, it doesn't mean that you are superior in some way. Same thing with males. Just because you have a penis or a dick doesn't mean that you are somehow God and that you're somehow in control or master over some shit. We are all subordinates. Okay, we are all subordinates to the supreme energy. All right, so within us, Just like the Supreme Being has the masculine and feminine principle within himself, which is the creator, is both masculine and feminine energy. But everything that the creator creates is subordinate to himself or herself. So all other energies is feminine, which is subordinate to the masculine energy, which is Krishna. And I know I'm going to blow some of your minds away. And some of you like, oh, nah, man, the black woman is God. Nah, man, the black man is God. And you're going to go back and forth and all of this crap. But we are parts and parcel of the Supreme Being. And we both have that masculine and feminine principle within us. We just try to learn what it is and balance it off. Now, a woman, and I say womb man, because that's what she is. She is a womb man. She is a man with a womb. That is the only difference between a male and a female. She is a man with a womb. She is the one chosen to be subordinate to the man. And don't get this twisted, doesn't mean she's your slave or she's less than you, but she's subordinate to you in the way in which she has a womb and has to surrender her womb. She has to make herself subordinate to her man and surrender to her man and surrender her womb to her man to bring forth. This makes her very powerful indeed. But more powerful than a man? No. Don't get it twisted. A woman is not more powerful than a man is more powerful than a woman. But this nonsense is going on. This is nonsense. And I have a lot of respect for the queens, a lot of respect for the queens, but true knowledge got to be put out there. You got to be open to the true knowledge, man. The truth. You know what I mean? So dig a little deeper and you're going to find the truth. Now, we all know that, well, most of us, some of us know that in the first 5 to 6 months that all life in a woman's womb starts off as a female first. Until this day, men can't tell me why they have nipples. Why do you have nipples? Nipples. What are they for? Did the creator just put these nipples here for a style? No. You're a man without a womb who cannot give childbirth and cannot nurse. But a woman, she has a womb and her nipples is for her use to nurse and feed the baby. So we got to really understand, because you see, we forgot our original constitution, who we are in the first place, which is a soul. So before you're male or female, black, white, Indian, or Chinese, Hispanic, or whatever you are, before you all these things, you are a soul. So you got to lose the illusion of the bodily concept. All right? And you got to understand who you really are on all levels. So you got to go beyond this body. Start with this. I am not this body. Look in the mirror and tell yourself every day, I am not this body. Then who am I? I am a spirit soul. And I might be within a male body, or you might be within a female body, but it does not mean that you are female and I am male. I am a soul first and foremost. So you might be in a Lexus and I might be in a motherfucking Toyota, but at the end of the day, you know, I am the driver in the car. I am not the Toyota, you're not the Lexus, you're just the person that driving the Lexus. You dig? So that's who we are in the body. We in the body, man. Look at me. It's being animated because of my soul. I am sealed in, my energy is sealed within here, and I resonate from within here as within, so without, and I resonate out. I have an etheric body. I have an emotional body. I have an astral body. Do you know how much bodies I have? But I am not these bodies. Within these bodies, layers of bodies, astral, emotional, etheric, physical, spiritual. Within is the soul, the spirit soul, the one that's given animation. So we need to understand or understand the terms masculine and feminine, male and female, and we really need to understand. And I take this time to give love to the queens because I truly know who you are and I truly understand who you are. You know what I mean? And that has given me a lot of light, man, that we are no different. We are souls in a body, and we just got to go and see beyond. Look beyond the information that's out there that we open ourselves into and try to get to the truth. Not everything that makes sense is the truth. Not everything that resonates with you or sounds good is the truth. If it doesn't set you free, which the truth always does, it sets you free. So, with that being said, this is Shiva-Kali Krishna sending out the waves. Peace.